Hey guys, live every day like it's your last. That's what I'm doing. Every day could be your last. It's the way to live. Here at Raw Vibrant Health, we take great pride in helping you realize your infinite potential and also your brief little visit on this beautiful place. So, welcome to my show if you're new. I still have the show, I guess, and I wanted to make this one about basically the psychopaths that are running the show, and they're just going full blown, like, yeah, 911 style on wherever they want. Like, if you look at the last, what I would say, about year and a half or something like that, you've got all those fires in Spain, all those wildfires, Maui, all over the place, really. Canada had a bunch. And then the U.S. has really been taking a beating with those fake things that happened in Florida, Western North Carolina, that whole area, all that stuff. And then you've got these stuff in L.A. that has just happened. And yeah, you gotta be dumber than a box of rocks and not see it. And I'm glad, because I talked to my mom the other day, and she's like, yeah. She's like, everyone's talking about how, you know, it is what it is. Attacks. They're not normal. These things are not normal by any means. But they want to make everyone think that the climate, it's changing. Guys, it's changing. Guess what? It is changing. Guess who's doing it? See? Yeah, they're really, really sneaky. They're really sneaky. But it's great. It needs to happen in one way. And unfortunately, that way is it's getting be more and more drastic, because now it's waking up a lot more normies. And we've all been normies. I was a normie a long time ago. I'm not ashamed to say it. I mean, we're all born into this prison world, and it's our duty. It's our job to get out of it. It's definitely our duty to help others get out of it once we get out. And that's my whole thing. Has always been about truth. The diet and the health stuff is cool, but I've always been about the spirituality, the true spirituality, not this fake materialistic spirituality, or this this pseudoscience spirituality. Oh guys, oh my God, you're so negative. Don't talk about this spiritual. Let's just spiritually bypass things. I've never been into that spiritual bypassing thing. I don't like fake things. There's enough fake. Everything's fake. Everything. I mean, you got fake butts, fake lips, fake tatas. You've got fake everything. You've got honestly, even the thunder around here has been so freaking fake. It's like, it doesn't even sound or look like normal weather anymore. It's like, how fake. Before, when there's like thunderstorms and stuff, it's like, whoa, it's like you could see it coming and you can hear the sound. It's like, whoa, and it scares you. Here, it's just like, it sounds like someone's just like, like burping or something. It's like, it just sounds so fake. So in a fake world, we don't want to add to the fakeness. We want to be genuine. We want to be real, and we want the truth. We want to seek the truth. And you don't want to really seek it too much. You want to just be the truth. And luckily, finally, after 3 months of being here, the last like week and a half, there's been a few few days with some sunshine, and the sun has been kind of peeking through since, like, I knew that they would take a break. I knew that they would take a break. You know, at some point they have to take a break. No matter where I'm at, they take a break because they want to really, they want everyone to think that they're in control of everything. They can't control every single thing at all times. They're trying, you know. So, but guys, it's time to really, like, warrior mode. Warrior mode. That's what the time is. Yeah, and there's 18,000 islands in this country here, Indonesia, and I'm still trying to round people up. Let's go scout. Let's go, guys. We could get a place. We could all have our own land and be neighbors, and it would be extremely cheap. We could pay someone to grow, like, to, like, grow most of our food for, like, a bunch of people for, like, insanely cheap, and the land is a lot cheaper. So I'm still trying to do that, but I don't want to go do it I'm not doing it by myself again. It didn't work when I did that before, and it definitely won't work now. I know I need people, so I'm just waiting to get my business visa thing back, get my passport so that I can get my passport back, and then I'm gonna probably, yeah, check out Flores Island, check out some places I've wanted to check out, but yeah, I guess even if it's just me going alone to scout, I guess I'll do that. But it doesn't make sense to do that. And I'm also, like, bored of traveling alone. But anyways, um, yeah, it's like, come on, look at this stuff. You really think, that the stuff that has been going on, all of this stuff, is not is really what they're trying to tell you it is? Come on, it's you really got you got. I mean, I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart. Really, but I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not. I'm street smart, and I'm just like, my awareness, my spiritual awareness, my truth meter is so freaking strong. And I'm not trying to brag here, but it's like, I know bullshit. I can feel bullshit, energetic liars, and bullshit. I can smell that stuff. I can see it in people from 10,000 miles away, and I can see it in agendas. I can see it in events. Um, so yeah, when you know, and yeah, I've known for what since 2000. What was that? 2001. New York City, September of that year. I've known a long time, and it just gets more. It's like, guys, I just, like, I was telling people all this stuff. I was telling people what was going to happen. I was telling people, and most people were like, "Dude, you're crazy." And I don't want to be right, okay? But guys, I was right. And all these peeps who was, you know, conspiracy theorists. Well, I guess we weren't super tinfoil crazy after all, were we? So I think it's, like, time to just at least do something and get ready, because people are like, everyone's like, oh, everyone that is, like, all my boys and close friends and fruit people and everything, everyone's like, oh yeah, let's get a community, let's do it, and then no one does it, and everyone is just, oh, but I need to go make more money first. It's like, dude, you can't keep grabbing onto this dying matrix. You gotta get out. It's like, how many times are you gonna go back to the States or Canada or whatever, and just, maybe you won't be able to leave. So yeah, I mean, it's possible. I mean, if you look at their little thing, right? 2030, right? That's their little plan, which they've lined out in seminars, books. They've talked about over and over. This plan, every single thing has happened so far, at least, and it's not going to continue in my reality. It will end, but when it ends, we don't know. So, better to have, especially if you go like I'm saying, like if you come out to Indonesia here and check out these islands, is not Bali, is not going downhill really fast, and it's cheaper. It's not going to be as polluted there by any means. Then that way you can get set up with neighbors, with friends, get the food growing, and then you wouldn't be. You could even do it. You could do it on the really, really cheap, and that way you have an option. You have a plan B. So that's so anyone who's like super serious about that, hit me up. It's like I'm pretty much not doing consultations anymore. I'm not a coach anymore. I'm not any of this anymore. I just want to survive, to be honest. And I'm gonna survive. I'm a resourceful, clever mofo. I might be a little slow sometimes. I don't have like millions of dollars. I have my things, of course. I have the things that I try to work on, and I need to work on more, like anyone else. But I know what's happening, and I've known this for almost my whole life. And so it's like, guys, when you see this stuff happen, these fires, they're not wildfires. When you see these hurricanes happen, like in the way that they did, how many times do I have to say this? It's not hurricanes. They have weapons. It's not even stuff they're hiding. We don't even know some of the stuff they're hiding, but stuff that we can find out about and actually research. Although it's a lot harder to find this information. Guys, you can't go find this stuff on Google or anything, or even on here anymore. So, but if you really want to know the truth, you'll find it. You'll feel it. You don't always need to research it to death and go all the way down the rabbit hole. But if you haven't been down the rabbit hole at all, you better get your ass in there and find out what's going on. And then, yes, because like, guys, they just don't care. Let me know if anyone experienced this fog. The fog that was in like half of the U.S., half it was all over Europe and Norway and like Sweden and all these places. Let me know if anyone experienced that, because like they had this poisonous fog. All like they just are like, and you're just like, okay, all right, nothing's happening. It's like nothing's okay. So that's why I said in the beginning, you want to live your life like it's your last, because guys, jeez, it really could be, and it would be actually an honor to go out as soon as possible, because I'm not coming. This is my last round on this planet. So, but while I'm still here, I'm gonna fulfill whatever I'm supposed to fulfill, which I know what I'm supposed to do. And we all have our own instructions, our own golden light, our own golden information that comes to us, our own um, truth, right? We have our own skills and our own, our purpose, right? So, I'm just here to still just kind of trigger people, and then when I'm on this thing, it's like, okay, only a few people are able to see it, but hey, I felt like going for a walk because I just got home after driving for 2 hours, I was trying to find these parts at these hardware stores, and it's just like I just couldn't find it anywhere. Then I got home, and then they're doing this more construction, and now they're building pools directly next door. This gigantic rice field, the biggest one ever, and I moved out here to be quiet, and it's right next door for month and a half. It's the loudest construction. So yeah, I'm actually never here um, at home unless when I'm sleeping. But I thought there was a few days that I've been home and it was quiet. But I guess that's only going to be certain certain times. So I'm for sure leaving this place in like a month and a half. I'm done paying. It's too much already. So yeah, I'm might go back to Hawaii for a month or two. Yeah, like I said, I want to go maybe go for a week, go to a different island or a couple different islands around here. I'm just unable to do it right now because I need my, like I said, my passport back and my new visa thing. Um, yeah, other countries. Yeah, everything's nothing's easy, and just be prepared if you've never been to other countries. There's the issues are, yeah, like I said last time, like even if you speak their language and stuff, and they've known you for 5 years, they could just start just ripping you off like 10 times the price that you used to pay. It's like, dude, I'm speaking both of your languages here. It's like, so unfortunately, a lot of places that they get the greed. Like here, it's just got the greed so bad, and the locals. I would say 80% of the locals have changed in a really bad way. Just like it sucks. But the ones that haven't, I love this place. Just be prepared if you do leave the country. Especially, yeah. I mean, you go to South America, and Mexico, and like, gosh, the cartel is going wild out there. Wild. And it just seems like, gosh, if you're down there, you better be have some security, and you know what I'm saying. You gotta have numbers, people looking out, watching each other's back down there. That's what's so beautiful about here is, although they can try to rip you off like crazy, they're not gonna. It's it's a it's safe, so safe. They believe in karma here. Yeah, so these fires, yeah, these earthquakes and all this stuff. I'm praying that it ends, that God or whatever it is just wipes this evil off the face of the earth as soon as possible, because it is hard to watch. It is hard to watch. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I mean, look it up. Ooh, excuse me. Look it up. Do you know what caused these fires? Do DEW. You know what it stands for? Yep, it's something that the military has had. They've developed, and it's some crazy stuff. It is called a direct energy weapon. And if you don't think that's real, then put your head back in the sand. We don't need you. We need people who are. We need lions. We need people who aren't little pansies, wimps. We don't need wimps. We need real masculine men. And we definitely need real feminine women for sure. We need that. No pronouns, none of this stuff. We need the way God intended this place. We need to restore this place into. It has potential. It has so much potential. It's like a Garden of Eden, but it's been hijacked. This Garden of Eden has been severely hijacked, and it's at times it's very uncomfortable. But it's also, we all have these parts of ourselves in it, right? Like the trash that's everywhere. It's like we all have our inner trash. We all have our inner crap, and to do the work is the key to show up. You know, like showing up to your job, show up to your life. I don't always do it really. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't even know if I'm doing. The only thing I know I'm doing right is shining my light and living the truth. It's like everything is so crazy that I'm like, I just my interactions with people and like energy and like the weirdest stuff happens every day, and I'm like, I don't take any. That's my point. Is I don't take any of this stuff seriously. And someone wants to be like this, someone wants to be like that. Okay, only thing I can control is how I'm going to be, how I'm going to be, how I'm going to be. I'm going to be how I am. I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to, I'm not going to succumb to pure evil. I'm not going to get the mark of the beast in my hand. I'm not going to get the mark of the beast injected in me anywhere. I'm not going to get any of this. I'm going to I'm going to be a pure blood till I die, and that's that, I'm going to just yeah, I'm going to continue to enjoy being off the Facebook thing. It's been great, and yeah, I might still delete this. I think it would be good for me to delete it, but I don't know why I haven't. For some reason, I've kept it. I just hope that it's helping people. I hope that it's helping people. We all have, we all can help anybody from our stories and from our experiences. So I'm not looking. I don't look at myself like some special healer guy or whatever. Of course, I do. We all are special in our own ways, but I don't. I'm just doing the things I do because it's the right thing to do, and there's no other way. Like I said, like being fake for me is not. It's not an option. I don't know how to do that. I've been real for so long, and I suggest you guys do the same because yeah, it's more fun to be the to be the good guys, to be the dark might be fun if you want to disconnect yourself from the real source, not the false source that has came and inserted itself into this into these dimensions, into these realities, into people's bodies, into people's minds, into their spirit even, you know. So it's more fun to be connected to that true source, the infinite source, right? And that infinite source is information, it's light, it's love. It's love. That's just what it is. So that's what I like, because there can be a lot of darkness, but guess what? Eventually the light wins. The light wins. It's just like the diet, right? And the detox. You're sick. Might take you a couple months, maybe 3 weeks. That's a short amount of time if you're really sick. Um, might take you a few years. Clean all the sludge out of your intestines. Clean that lymphatic system. Get your liver all sparkling clean, and your pancreas working again. Your brain, hypothalamus, pituitary, pineal. Get your adrenal glands rebooted. Yeah, installed, reinstalled, revamped. Might take you some time, but eventually the fruit wins. Your healthy choices win. Your healthy lifestyle will win. It will triumph over all the sinning. That's really what sinning is. You're missing the mark. Eating too much acidic foods and a lot of stuff that's processed people are eating. That's a whole nother level. If you're doing that too much, that's a sin. That's really what a sin is you're not living by the design of the infinite creation. And you can veer off the path a little bit, right? But if you're a human, there's certain, if you're actually, there are natural laws of this planet, and then there's universal laws. So some things like tampering with free will and basically stealing people's land and forcing them off their land by making fake disasters, that's something that karma, what goes around comes back around. So it's a beautiful thing, guys, because it's not right. It's not right, and it never added up. You never, if you actually took the time to research and watch all the stuff, all the documentaries, watch all the stuff. Wow, you right away, you just know, you know, and and you really know even before that. You have the intuition. You're like, before you know all the facts, the information, you're sitting in school. Little old me, just like most people, they're sitting in school, right? September 2001, and you just knew something was off. Why is there this energy in this school? Why are they forcing us to watch this TV? Why do they keep showing these planes? You ever hear of CGI? Toy Story and all these things? God, if they can make that, okay, yeah, I wonder why WT7, it wasn't just the two of those on the September of that year. It wasn't just two. There was a third one that just fell down for no reason. It's probably the most smoking gun part of it all, of that whole thing. I mean, there's honestly thousands of pieces of complete proof. So, unfortunately, guys, this is the world we're living in, and let's change it. Let's change it. Enough of us are awake and aware. We're going to create a more beautiful place here. But I think, it's wherever you look, you can see the beauty in it and the destruction. But there's going to be a lot of destruction, and you're not going to be able to not see, I think, in these next few years. But hopefully we can make it even more of a hard turn towards, living the real way here. Really, not treating our planet like that. Not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing all this. I mean, it's everywhere. We all have to do it. We all have to do it better. We have to do our part. And yeah, so I know this might be a little, like I said, I've just been running around just like I do every day here, just trying to find somewhere quiet and then trying to find somewhere that's not polluted. It hasn't been super polluted, but today, so I'm grateful for that. But yeah, so I'm a little, maybe a little out of it, but I hope you guys are doing well, and I'm sending you love and burps, watermelon juice, and ginger shots, burps, and I'm also sending, what else? 1.5 liters of pineapple mint juice burps for you. I'm sending you the best love that I can find within myself, and hope you can find it within yourself, and just live out of love, live in love, and give love, and be love, and that's a wrap. And guys, the likes do, I hate saying this every time, but it really actually helps me want to keep doing this. I think I'm going to just stop saying it ever, but it does help. So if you did like it, especially if you made it all the way here, let me know. And be blessed, guys. And yeah, maybe I'll see you guys in the Mad Max world somewhere, where wherever that might be. Hopefully it won't come all the way to that, but we're already there. So get prepared. What do they say? Plan, hope for the best, right? Hope for the best and plan for the worst. You better do it, because you're going to feel really good when you got land and you got food supplies and you've got food growing and the shit keeps hitting the fan. Because guys, this is intense times, so be strong. Peace.